highlights of this cricket season, surely, has been to see helmeted batsmen coming to the wicket looking like American footballers, and I wonder what they look like to you.
Well, to me, I look at it as just one big comedy that these people come in with helmets on. The only thing I can think of nowadays is that these batsmen are not getting into the right position to play the delivery. I was always taught, or I watched the great players. You take Dennis Compton, Garfield Sobers, never even wore a thigh pad. In fact, you know, I was talking to Farouk Engineer only a couple of days ago, and he said to me that he never wore a thigh pad.
What would you as a bowler feel like if you were coming in to bowl and there was a batsman at the other end with a helmet on?
I'd have probably run up and bowled another arm in protest. I would have laughed.
But is the risk any greater? Is a higher proportion of bouncers being bowled now that might justify taking extra protection?
Well, no, I don't think so, because now there's a limitation on how many bouncers can be bowled in the over at the discretion of the umpire. Where in my time, there was no limitation on how many bouncers you could bowl per over. You could bowl 6 if you wanted to. I did.
And what did the bouncer mean to you? What were you trying to do when you bowled the bouncer? Were you trying to hit him?
No, the bouncer was a thing that was bowled as a shock delivery. You know, you got people on the front foot, making them play off the front foot, and then suddenly you would fire the bouncer in, once again, wrong-footing them. Cricket is the greatest game in the world, because it is the greatest leveller in the world. One day you've got 6 for 10 against a good side. You come up next day against a poor side and you think, I'm going to get some wickets here because they're not a very good side. And you've got 1 for 90 or none for 100. And as a batsman, you've got 120, 130 against a good side, and you think, this is a piece of cake. And you get against a weak bowling side, and you think, oh, I must get 100 here if I use my loaf and play correctly. And suddenly, third or fourth ball, you're back in the pavilion, your stumps is flat for naught, and your feet are firmly back on the ground. This game never allows you to get too big. It always levels you. It always puts your feet back on the ground. And that is the great thing about the game. It's the greatest leveller in the world.